sBreakGames.
So my name is Aaron, and I'm showing a game. At the moment, it's called Creature. But I'm kind of exploring some other ideas. I'm thinking about calling it Mutania, maybe. But yeah, it's kind of an early prototype game at the moment.
So what's the goal of the game?
The goal of the game is to catch creatures, and with these creatures, you can look after them. You can collect their essentially like their DNA, and you can use that for creating and upgrading your character and helping you progress through the game.
What's your inspiration?
I partly Minecraft. I think that's a big one. Monster Hunter. I think in terms of themes, the Genesis is the opening scene from Wall-E. So you play like a solar-powered robot, and you're based in kind of a post-apocalyptic world where some type of event has happened, and it seems like the only life left are a few creatures, and the DNA of these creatures is very important because it kind of contains genetic data and information about the world and about how to survive in the world and live in the world. So part of your overreaching goal is to cure a disease, like for example, a cancer, and try and essentially save the future. At the moment, I'm trying to find one of these creatures, but they're all hidden from me a little bit.
Can you move around with a grapple hook or something?
Yeah, so you've got a grapple, you've got like a bit of a speed boost, and you can jump. There's a creature there. Creatures aren't quite finished yet, but
Just wrangle them?
yeah. So you catch them with your grapple. At the moment, you can only carry one at a time. You kind of carry it under your arm. You don't. I'm trying to make this like a minimal interface and minimal infantry management and stuff like that. So it's all going to be very visually done. So this demo, which is a 6-minute demo, takes place at a very early stage in the game. So you have kind of limited resources, things like that.
Is this like a procedural generated level? Or?
Yeah. So all even the animals and stuff are going to be procedurally generated. At the moment, that's why I've only got a leg, because that's about as far as I've got to it. I wanted to focus on a few of the things for this specific demo, but everything will be procedurally generated. That's the idea. It has a certain amount of things in it to help balance out the game. And also want to make the game multiplayer eventually. So the idea is you'll be working the team. So some people will maybe focus more on base building resources, and other people may focus more on exploring and things like that. So it's going to be more like light-hearted survival game, really, without those like heavy themes of grinding and not so much battling either. It's going to be more the player versus the environment rather than player versus player. But yeah, so you're going to be able to, like, the place where you spawn is your like forward operating bases, and in the real game you would have levels which could range from a couple of days to a few weeks long, and you can build different bases as you go with different resources that you might need. And then the spaceship is your main base where you do stuff like farm the animals, and it's kind of like almost like an Ark style place where you can keep them, you can collect their food and stuff like that, and build different things.
Where can I find your game?
At the moment, at sBreakGames, so it's going to be on Steam, and really this is intention to be cross-platform. But to begin with, it's going to be Steam predominantly, and then
Is it your first Steam game?
Yeah. But for now,
Any socials you want to plug?
yeah, I've got. So it's going to be. I'm still.
Steel Ladder Studios.
Yep, that's going to be me, and then I'll be updating this Instagram with all sorts of information, and then eventually I'll probably be doing free. Once I've got the multiplayer element into it, I'll be releasing free demos on probably itch.io or maybe through Steam, and we'll take it from there. But yeah, it'll be predominantly released on PC to begin with, and then hopefully like a Switch release, maybe even an Android. But yeah.
Thanks for showcasing your game, mate.
No worries, thanks.